Greetings to the Lunar Manifesting Matrix. This is Elizabeth Schermer with an intuitive reading for the Lunar Matrix on Monday, June 25th. Today's reading for the coming week is in anticipation of the first quarter moon, which happens tomorrow, Tuesday, June 26th at 8:30 p.m. The guidance in this reading covers the coming week, leading up to next week's full moon on Tuesday night, July 3rd at 11:51 p.m. Pacific Time. The first quarter moon always represents a turning point in the activations which happened at last week's new moon. This coming week is a period of practical action based on coming into alignment with your intentions and desires. You have the opportunity in this coming week to move forward in very specific new ways. If you experience frustration or stress this week, it's a sign of old energies that aren't in alignment with the current momentum of creation. The astrological chart for this week directly follows last week's advice from the new moon. You may remember from last week's reading that this month's new moon potential comes in two specific and complementary ways. First, there's a potential right now to access your experience of joy and creativity and eagerness, the feeling of expansion in your life. And this is an experience that comes from an internal alignment and connection. And then the second potential is from a unique opportunity for sensitivity right now to qualities of balance and harmony. This is your awareness of balance and harmony where it exists in your life, and also a sensitivity to areas of your life or aspects of your life that are out of balance or out of alignment. So the first quarter moon offers practical support and specifically addresses these two new moon potentials. The chart, the astrological chart for this week shows that first, there's help this week to identify practical aspects holding you back from focus and follow through in your daily activities. You'll have some clarity this week on some simple practical adjustments you can make to improve your ability to follow through, just in your daily life, daily habits. And then second, you will have clarity this week, a mental quality of clarity that will lead to an ability to make decisions and actions toward your own creativity and joy. Taking simple actions that lead to your experience of creativity and joy. I threw a 3-card Body, Mind, Spirit Tarot spread asking for support and guidance to help us access the highest potentials this week. The first card, all the way to the left, the 5 of Wands, is called Strife. And the 5 of Wands refers to a kind of strife, energetic strife, stress and anxiety. Sometimes this comes from going in too many directions, being pulled in too many directions, a feeling of being scattered, anxiousness because we don't know where to focus or how to focus, being distracted by outside circumstances, and that kind of stress that comes when outside circumstances pull us away from our personal goals and priorities. The card came up reversed today, and so the reversal in today's reading points to an opening or a release from that quality of being pulled in too many directions, being distracted. It points to an end of conflict and stress and an expansion into eagerness, feeling your ability to feel the adventure of your visions, and again that access, that energetic access to creativity and joy. In the position of body, this is talking about you finding very simple practical ways to focus on your own priorities and follow through in your own daily habits. Don't pull your attention away from circumstances that would distract you. The card in the middle, the 8 of Swords, is called Interference, the interfering mind. And this is a quality of, often this card speaks of a quality of over-analysis. The 2 vertical cards in the painting point to an alignment and a quality of mental balance, but then the crossing swords point to all the aspects that come in to say, well, this could happen, or this could happen, or this could happen, or this could happen. It's a quality of overcomplicating things, overthinking, and getting stuck in our head. This card also came up reversed, And so it's again pointing to an expansion, a release from that pattern, and the opportunity this week to experience a quality of mental balance and clarity, and your mind working in harmony with the other aspects of your being, which will lead to clear decision making. The card all the way to the right in the position of spirit is the Knight of Discs. The Knight of Discs is often called the King of Discs in other decks, and he is known as the master of the realm of earth, or master of the physical realm. And this is a quality of mastery of all aspects of the physical realm, health, all forms of well-being and abundance. And speaks in this position of the spirit is pointing to spiritual support this week for the manifestation of our dreams and of our physical well-being. What's significant here is that the Knight of Discs is in the position of spirit, not in the body, and so my interpretation is that these are the manifestations that we can feel very clearly. They're those visions and dreams we're holding inside that bring us eagerness. They're not here yet. And so this is a message from Spirit that we can trust that that in non-physical realms, our dreams are already here. They just haven't quite come into form yet. And so we can trust that Spirit and Source are working with us in bringing these visions into form. And so I drew an additional card asking for more clarity and guidance, or something new to consider about the circumstances today. And the card is the Princess of Discs. So the Princess of Discs is a companion to the Knight of Discs, and she represents a new initiation into the realms of manifesting, into the realms of bringing energy into form, into the realms of creation. And in fact, in this deck, she is, the princess is a pregnant maiden, and she holds the Wheel of Fortune. So the Princess of Discs represents that quality of a new understanding of what it is to be a co-creator, a new understanding of what it is to manifest, and also that feeling of gestation when we're holding creations and they feel so real to us, and yet they haven't yet appeared in the world around us. One of my favorite teachings from this card, or one of the ways this card helps me, is to remember, to reassure me when I'm feeling impatient or frustrated about something that hasn't yet appeared, and to remember that it hasn't appeared yet because it's still being birthed. We don't take a cake out of the oven before it's done, or uproot flowers or vegetables before they're ready to be harvested, to see how the roots are growing. We know in those circumstances to wait for the perfect moment. And so it is with our creations. As we learn to practice being master manifestors as the Knight of Discs, it's important for us to have the opportunity to allow our dreams to come to form. So this is what the Princess of Discs reminds us today. So again, to summarize, this is a week for focus and simple practical actions in the directions of your dreams. You could ask yourself, what's standing in the way right now of you accessing your joy and creativity? You could ask, where are there imbalances or distractions that are pulling you away from your own priorities? And pay attention to possible habits you have of over-analysis. Place your focus within. Release your awareness of external circumstances that may be really complicated. Place your focus within. Feel your truth, and feel that deep eagerness of what inspires you. Remember, it doesn't have to be complicated. The universe is supporting the creation of your highest good. More than you can ever imagine is waiting for you. The Princess of Discs reminds you to feel the eagerness of what is being born. I end the session today with blessings and intentions for the highest and best for all. Remember that this first quarter moon energy is available for the coming week until the full moon on Tuesday, July 3rd. Have a wonderful week. This is Elizabeth Schermer with the Lunar Manifesting Matrix.